Hi, my name is Gabrielle Rashleigh. I grew up in Savannah, Georgia, received my undergraduate education in Virginia, worked for Baltimore for a few years. I then moved to New Orleans, where I received my Master's of Architecture degree from Tulane University in 2021. So the primary reason I chose Tulane was the professors. I could see that this was really a place that attracted academics who are interested in the same sort of social and ecological questions that I was interested in as well. At the open house at Tulane, Richard Campanella gave a lecture about the history of New Orleans and really explained why a deep understanding of place matters. And I could tell kind of then and there that this was the place and these were the people that I wanted to learn from. I think my favorite aspect of the program is that it's somehow both intensely local and global at the same time. You can kind of see this in both the local design build programs and in the international research studios. Both seem to be sort of grounded in the same belief that good design can catalyze change, and I found that very inspiring. I'm really interested in how design can help create more resilient relationships between people and places, and I really appreciated that Tulane never really forced me to make a decision as to whether or not I wanted to be an architect, a landscape architect, or an urbanist. What I learned from the school is that good design can kind of mitigate all those scales and be conversant across all those scales. And even though I graduated with my Master's of Architecture degree from Tulane, I found it very easy to transition into a career in landscape architecture because I sort of already had the skill set to do that. So the reason I chose to pursue a graduate degree is primarily because I needed one in order to pursue a license in architecture. I also thought it was a really good opportunity for me to better define who I was as a designer. So I think that students should study at Tulane if they are interested in how design can address real-world problems. You can see this taking place on-site at the urban build projects. You see it taking place at the community meetings that are held by the Small Center and in the multidisciplinary research that's carried out through the research studios. I know I left Tulane being very humbled by the responsibilities that a designer has in shaping our surroundings, but the architecture program gave me the tool set to do that.